What's going on, guys? It's Jake. Whatever you do, do not look at my hair. It looks like trash. And I don't know why, it's just kind of the way that it is today. Whatever. Today, guys, I am going to be finally unboxing Luinor L4. This is the Beyblade Burst Turbo Bay, as you most likely already know. And I'm pretty hyped for it because I really like Luinor. I like Longinus a lot, and I really want to see how this bay performs, and I hope it's fun. I hope it does okay. Now, before I get into the unboxing, I want to say if you guys have not joined in on my Wonder Voucher giveaway, the link is going to be in the description and in the pinned comment. All you got to do is go to that Gleam link, enter in your email and your name, which is what you got to do so I can contact you if you won, and hit subscribe onto the channel. And that's really it. That's really all you got to do. Without further ado, let's get straight into the unboxing. Alright guys, so getting straight to the unboxing, we have Luinor L4. Just gonna show it off yet again. We have the box, and as you can see, the stats are pretty interesting. You have almost max in agility, and attack is really not that high. It's surprisingly kind of low. But just to get a pretty good view at the box, you have this whole slingshot thing, you see each part, and then you have advertising for the official Beyblade Burst app. I really don't know how I feel about how it looks. Like, they didn't do the purple jewel in the middle, so I don't know, man. It just looks like it's incomplete. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into the unboxing. Okay, I'm hoping that this isn't that bad. I've heard some bad things about it. I'm just gonna tear the box. Oh shoot. Well, we lost the ripcord, but I don't even need to show that off because it's just a basic standard ripcord. Like, who cares? And the instruction manual, it just tells you how to convert the bays from regular to slingshot. So first we have the new turbo launcher, and really I'm not the biggest fan of it. I wish it was just a solid block. Like, the Switch Strike launchers I think were perfect, and now it's just kind of harder to hold and And then to start on the Beyblade, we're gonna get out Jolt S, which is how Hasbro is naming the new parts. And Jolt S seems to be very, very different. It seems just like a massive extreme. It doesn't have the same kind of ridges like the original one does. And I'll compare it just a little bit later. But you just pull and you should twist it a little bit more. And now it's in the slingshot mode, which makes it just a little bit taller. Next we have 13. And really, Hasbro didn't do anything special to this. It's just the exact same. It's shiny, it says 13. It still has the sharp contact points, which I'm glad they didn't mess with. I was thinking that they were going to round it, but they didn't. They left it, so it's the exact same. And now, guys, we have Brutal Luinor, the actual layer. And there we go. It is really, really light. It has no metal like the Chozetsu one. There's no metal at all to be found except for the screws on the back. But guys, there is Brutal Luinor. And then there is the QR code, which I know a lot of you guys have been really wanting, but there is the code right there. Well, I think that we should just put this bay together now. Let's just see how these slopes are. And really, like, the slopes don't seem too bad. I mean, they're not great, but like right around this middle part, it kind of hits a little bit of a like, what is it? A little bit of a snag? I couldn't find the word, but it's a little bit of a snag right in the middle. So I honestly think that it might have better slopes than Wonder Valtric. I can't even get this back on. What? And just to compare Hasbro and Takara Tomy, here is the Hasbro, here's Takara Tomy. And Takara, you can tell there's obvious metal because it's more of a gray than like this weird bright silver. And also it has that nice looking jewel right in the middle of the head of the dragon, which for some reason didn't make it. I don't know why. So I think it's very obvious which one looks better. So now I'm going to be doing a couple of test battles between Brutal Luinor L4 and Wonder Valtryek V4. Okay, there's a pretty quick win for Brutal Luinor. And just from that one hit, it is halfway to bursting. Just from one hit, guys. That's pretty interesting. But I mean, it did stop at that midway point. Like I said, it like I was talking about earlier, it stopped right there. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, and there's a stadium out for Wonder Valtryek. Wonder Valtryek wasn't close to bursting, and neither was Brutal Luinor. So that's okay. That's fine. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and there's a stadium out for Wonder Valtryek. But there it is. There are the couple of test battles that I'm going to do. I'm going to do way more battles for this in the future, of course. I definitely want to test it out against, Luinor L3 and L2, but that's just gonna have to be for another video. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below and hit subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun and bay away.